Alright, sorry I can't be there today. I completely forgot about my training that I have, but I'm hoping you're going to be really good for Mr. Brown. Now, we're reviewing Chapter 2, Section 3. It's simplifying variable expressions. And simplify means you combine like terms. And all that means is that you want to have as few terms as you possibly can. So, like if you have x's, if you have like 3x plus 5x, you can combine those into 8x's. That is completely simplified right now. So why should you care in math? Because you have to solve problems. You're going to get problems where your variables are not together, they're not simplified, and you'll have to solve them. So you've got to understand this. Why would you care in real life? You may not work with variables that much unless you're in a math-intensive job. But let's use this preschool example from yesterday. You have to keep your variables separate. I think that's how you spell separate. Separate. You cannot combine variables. Now, yesterday's problem, you have 22 kids in your preschool class. Each one needs 3 crackers and 1 milk. So if you just multiplied 22 times 3 plus 1, well, you'd get 88 because that's 3 plus 1 is 4, and 22 times 4 is 88. But 88 what? You don't know if it's 88 crackers, 88 milks, or what. The idea is to keep them separate. 22 times 3 crackers for each kid and 22 times 1 milk for each kid is 66 crackers and 22 milks to get all your kids fed. So that's the idea behind it, keeping your variables separate. So here's some examples to get you started. You got 12 A's. You add 3 more A's. How many A's do you have? 15 A's. 15 times A. Pretty easy, I hope. You've got 3x plus 2y minus 2x plus y plus 6. First, I'm going to combine my x's. 3x minus 2x, that leaves me with 1x. So that's gone, and that's gone. I've used it up. Plus 2y plus y. Well, that means I have 3 y's, so plus 3. I have 3 total y's. So that's gone, and that's gone. And then 6 is my constant. Let's get a little more complicated here. 3xy plus 2x plus y minus 2xy. Something to remember. X, y, and x are not like terms. They are not like terms. I cannot say that it's like, oh, I've got 5x and another 5y. Oh, that would be 6y. No, it doesn't work that way. 3xy, the like terms here are 3xy and 2xy. So 3xy minus 2xy leaves me with 1xy, and then plus 2x plus 5y. I can't combine those, and these xy's have to stay separate. It's something to remember. Here's a more complicated example. 12k plus 3i plus 4ki plus m plus 2i plus 6m minus 6k minus 2ki. The key here is to do one variable at a time. So I'm going to do k first. I've got 12k minus 6k. 12k minus 6k leaves me with 6k. So I've used that and I've used that. I've got 3i. Do I see any i's anywhere else? Well, there's ki, so it's not that. 3i plus 2i. There we go. 3i plus 2i is 5 times I. So I've used up those. 4 plus 4 times ki. Do I have any ki's? Oh, I do. 4ki minus 2ki leaves me with a positive 2, so plus 2 times k times I. So I've used up those, and now I've got an m, positive m, plus 6 times m, so that would be 7 times m. Since I had 6 and I added another one, that means I have a total of 7 m's. So I know I'm done because all my variables are, all my like terms are together. All my k's are together, my i's are together, my ki's are together, and my m's are together. Now, something to remember about coefficients. First, a coefficient is the number that multiplies a variable. Something that will help you is that understanding that subtraction is also addition of a negative. So if you remember, just an example, 2 minus 1 is the same as 2 plus a negative 1. Because that equals 1. 2 minus 1 is 1, and 2 plus a negative 1 equals 1. So when I look at this, I can actually change it to 3x plus a negative 2y plus a negative 5x. So if you were asked, what is the coefficient that multiplies y, the answer would be a negative 2. A negative 2. What is the coefficient that multiplies x? The answer would be a negative 5. So you're going to work on this assignment today and be on your best behavior for Mr. Brown. The complicated ones are 36 through 41. And what makes them complicated is that you are subtracting. You'll end up subtracting negatives. So remember your order of operations. I'm going to say this is 12 minus, I'm going to do all of this in the parentheses first. Looks like I have this completely simplified. That's good. I'm going to use the distributive property. 4 times negative 8 is negative 32v. And 4 times 17, let's see, that's 68 plus 68. So this is saying 12 minus 32v, and also minus a positive 68. So 12, let's see, if I subtract a negative, I'm actually adding. So this is 12 plus 32v. And subtracting a positive is just subtracting, so this would actually be minus 68. This is kind of like the distributive property in that I'm subtracting, if I'm subtracting everything in these parentheses, I am subtracting this negative, I'm also subtracting this positive. So the answer would look like this. So try your best, and I will collect this from you and go over questions tomorrow. Hopefully my projector will be working. Thanks, guys.